My sister ruined my life by doing this one thing. Okay, so there's a few things that you need to know about me and my sister's relationship before you understand this whole video. And trust me, you want to watch the whole video because the ending, the actual thing she did that ruined my life, I genuinely mean it, it ruined my life. I mean, it completely just like flipped it upside down. Okay, so basically me and my sister had a really off and on relationship. One day we could be the best of friends, the next day we could absolutely hate each other. For example, and this is actually kind of a part 2, I made a video like 2 weeks ago about how I sold her on Amazon as a prank. The link's in the description to go watch that. It's definitely a sick video. So definitely go check that out after this video. And this literally occurred, like, let's just say it was a retaliation of what I did to her. But trust me, what she did to me is way worse. And I can make a part 3 to this because I obviously got retaliation again. So if you guys want that, then leave me a comment, part 3 in the comment section. And I will definitely tell you that story because it's pretty insane. This all took place like 3 months after that video I was talking about earlier. Basically, I had done something awful to my sister, and I guess she hated me for it and wanted to get revenge. But honestly, she took it way too far, and it sucks. To this day, it still, you know, affects me every single day what she did. And yeah, it just really, I haven't got over it. I still have not got over it to this day. And this did only take place like 1 year ago, but still, you know, it affects you. You know, it stays with you. I'm a big holder of grudges. If you do something wrong with me once, unless I, you know, actually love you like my sister, I will hold a grudge on you for the rest of my life. And you will never ever be my friend ever again. I mean, I've done this like a few times. For example, I had a best friend in year 8, year 9, one of the two. He said something behind my back to another one of my friends. They told me, and then that was it. We were never friends again. And I know it's a dumb way to be, but honestly, I can't stand like two-facedness. It's the worst thing ever. Just be straight with me, dog. Right, so anyway, I'm going off track. Me and my sister. One day we wake up. It's a super normal day. And at this point in time, I had a girlfriend. And that is going to be relevant to the end of the story, don't worry. But I had a girlfriend. We'd been going out for 3 months. Somewhere around there. It was like 3 to 5. Trust me, I don't keep count of how long I've been in a relationship. And me and this girl were really happy. Like, really happy. You know when you get into a relationship one time and you're like, this is the girl I'm going to marry? It was like that. And I know it's really corny and kind of cringy for me to say that, but it genuinely was. I thought she was amazing. And now here's another thing that I have to admit that I kind of don't want to. I am a very camp person. For example, I do a lot of my humor in school, a lot of my, you know, comedy just around a lot of people is kind of acting, you know, a bit camp. I put this voice on, I, you know, do the actions, and yeah, all in all, it's just like a part of my humor. For example, if you guys ever watch someone like Michael McIntyre, you know what? Yeah, Michael McIntyre is the perfect example. You know how like camp he acts on stage and stuff? That is literally me. I do that. I will make jokes about my, you know, sexuality all the time. And I think it's because I'm so confident that I'm, you know, like heterosexual, so I'm straight. And I don't know, I just feel comfortable that I can make these jokes. But it does make me come across as a really camp person. But anyway, that's like, you need to know that. It's gonna link in, trust me. I know you're probably thinking like, what is going on with this video? It's everywhere. Okay, so there's one thing that we do in the whole of my family, and that is we like pass objects down throughout the generations. For example, if I buy a new iPhone, I will pass my old iPhone down to someone else in my family, you know, one of my siblings or anyone that just has a worse phone than my old phone. And that happens for every single piece of equipment we have. You know, for example, literally last week, my brother got the iPhone 11 and he gave his iPhone 10 to my mum. And this actually took place and was just one of the issues, well, the huge issue that actually happened in this story. I got a brand new iPad, okay? I got an iPad Pro, like at this point, I had this for like a year, and this was actually the issue. This was the problem of why this all happened. So I used to have, before I had that iPad, I had one of those really, you know, small iPads, what are they called? iPad minis. That wasn't a joke, by the way. I genuinely forgot what they were called. I remember it's literally an iPad mini. So anyway, I had one of those. I got a new one. So what do? I give my old iPad down to someone else in my family. At this point in time, my sister was the only one that didn't actually have an iPad, so I gave it to my sister. Now, there was one thing that I didn't do that I really should have, and honestly, I wished I did. I should have deleted all my accounts, deleted, you know, my logins, everything. I didn't. I don't know why. I honestly thought there was nothing, you know, dirty on there or disgusting. I deleted all my pictures. If you boys and girls know what I'm on about. And I thought there was nothing on the iPad that would really affect me. I didn't think my sister would snoop so low to what she did. So another thing you need to know is I was a YouTuber. The plaque is literally right here. It's my 100K plaque for a channel called Blinders. And that happened all last year. It was my main focus. It's when I did it. It was awesome and I loved doing it. But it did mean I had over 100,000 people that were subbed to me and kind of were loyal. In fact, probably quite a lot of them watching this video, right? A lot of you are probably from that channel, not gonna lie. And also, a lot of them followed me on Instagram, Twitter, you know, everything. And I was logged into all of these accounts on my sister's new iPad, I guess. This is where I went massively wrong, because like I said, the video I was talking about earlier happened recently. It was just, words don't describe how upset I was. So here we go, the meat. It's a Sunday, nothing is going on, you know, I'm just sat in my bed all day having a good time, basically, just sort of watching TV. My girlfriend had gone out into town, so I couldn't be with her, none of my friends were around, and I made all my videos for my YouTube channel. So I was kind of bored and just chilling out. My sister was locked in her room all day and she was like, well, as I found out, doing something quite devious, but I thought she was chilling out, so I didn't want to bother her either. Around about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I start getting really weird text messages, you know, messages on Instagram, messages on Snapchat, everything. It was just weird. Even on my YouTube channel, you know, I would check my comments and there would be some weird comments like congratulations and stuff like, oh, congrats, you know, well done. Oh, so glad you finally did it. And yeah, and I honestly didn't know what was going on because I didn't think I'd made a post or done anything. Maybe they were talking about hitting like 103,000 subs, which I'm pretty sure I hit on that day. And then I get a text, you know, like 3 hours later from 5 p.m. from my girlfriend saying, why didn't you tell me? And like a really long paragraph explaining how I guess we're over. You know, she dumped me. She fully dumped me there and then over text. But at the end, she said congratulations and well done and she's really happy for me. I was thinking, what the hell is going on? I didn't know what was going on at all. I was so confused. And like I said, I didn't think I'd made a post or anything, so I was just like, what is going on? Maybe I hit 103K, everyone's really happy. But then the girlfriend thing was just completely different. So then I start checking around, you know, my social medias. I started on Twitter. I only have 5,000 followers on Twitter, so it was kind of the low-key one. So I go over to it, I look at my tweets and replies, which I thought I had made 0 today. But apparently at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, I put a tweet out that said, on this day, I am proud to announce that I am finally coming out the closet as homosexual, and I really hope this doesn't discourage anyone from continuing to follow me or continue to support me in everything that I do. What has happened is what I thought. And the problem is, it was believable because like I said at the start of the video, I have a camp personality and I made a lot of jokes about, you know, me possibly or me being it. So it was quite believable. And the other thing is my girlfriend wasn't public to social media, so no one really knew about that. I checked all my other socials, you know, Instagram, YouTube, community posts, my Snapchat stories, my Instagram story. Every single one of them had the same exact post on at the same time. But obviously there was like a minute between every single different one. But yeah, this was on every single social media. The messages saying congrats were literally to do with me coming out. I started freaking out. I then realized why my girlfriend broke up with me, and I literally had no opportunity, and to this day still had no chance to even explain to her what happened. But my sister did it. My sister did it from my old iPad. She literally put every single social media that I had logged in on that iPad, she put a post out. And to this day, it ruined my life. And it is, because it broke me up with my girlfriend that I thought I was going to marry. I loved her. And now she doesn't even talk to me because I can't explain to her what happened. I'm pretty sure she blocked me on everything because I broke her heart, even though technically my sister broke her heart and my sister broke my heart. Yeah, this turned out to be quite a sad story, and I told you, it did ruin my life, and to this day, I still believe it did. Thanks for watching the story. Peace out.